Well, that's going to be my attempt at a short and to the point little video clip on how I do Nepenthes stem cuttings. It's actually pretty straightforward as far as I'm concerned. This is a little ovada, and I like to typically do 3 nodes or leaves, but 2 is fine. I've had them strike, and I've also had single ones strike if I needed to try and do it. I get about 99% strike rate on these, I guess. And let's see. I'm gonna do 2-leaf cutting. I like to stay a little bit above the last leaf. And do another 2. And one more 2. That's what I'm left with. It's plenty. So, got these 3 guys. What I'd like to do is cut the Camden layer here. This guy probably about an inch. So small in diameter, I'll just do 2 slices on it. I like to take it down to the Camden layer, pull it apart like this. You can see that. This is where my roots will come out. They seem to do that a lot faster than if I don't cut them. However, they still strike the other way, so up to you. Same on these. Big round stalks, I'll do 3 or 4 of these slits. I don't use any rooting compound or hormones. Yeah, this leaf's pretty close to the bottom. I'll just take it off, discard it, make my cuts. Yeah, I'll drop them in a container of some sort. Drop in my name tag. I like to put the date on it so I can keep track of it. And use a little RO water. I like to really cover everything pretty good with water. Guess you can see about how deep that is. You gotta keep an eye on them. I put them out in the greenhouse for a little higher humidity, but the water level can go down pretty quick and it doesn't take them long to dry up. If they're really big leaf plants, I'll cut the leaves so they don't lose a lot of evaporation through the leaves. I would probably, these are okay, but like on this big guy, I'd probably cut it right across there somewhere and cut this one off if I wanted to. Anyway, I'm not worried about these. These should be putting out new growth, pitching. And I've had them roots show up in 3 weeks, and normally it's 2 to 3 months to get a really good root ball on them. And the reason I put them in this water instead of in media, the root, is when I can see what they're doing when the roots are going, and number 2, I know they've always got water. I've kind of neglected a couple in media, and boy, they dry out real quick. But this works real well for me. As soon as I get a good root ball on them, then I go ahead and plant them up in my media. These are some of my cuttings I've put up. They're all in water. And your cuttings, if everything went well, 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 months. Just depends. Should start developing some roots. And these have been in here about going on 2 months. You can see some have more roots than others. And you can see this guy is growing right along. Should start picturing pretty quick. If you can see, but the roots are growing in the primarily out of the slits I made into the camion layer I showed you earlier in the video. Anyway, those are all ready to be potted up into your favorite medium. And here's one more, a little better shot of the slits I made in there. I think they seem to, just my opinion, nothing scientific, but they seem to want to start a lot quicker instead of having to push through. Of course, they all root for me either way. I've tried them both ways, doesn't seem to matter. Yeah, a whole bunch of these plants started off as cuttings and done very well. Well, hope this little video has helped. It's pretty easy to do these cuttings. Success rate should be really good. Get the humidity up real good and hold the temperature, and should come out fine. Thanks for watching.